Hello, welcome to another short video. This time I want to explain the difference between routers, switches, servers, hosts, hubs, bridges, and all kinds of devices that you commonly see on the network and clear up any confusions about them. So first of all, we have the router, the router here. We have a switch, we have a hub, and we have a host. So, first of all, I like to make the distinction between smart and dumb devices. A hub is what we would consider a dumb device, and the router and switch are what we would consider smart devices. Now, why is this? I also mean to include that bridges and repeaters also go into this dumb device category. Now, these devices we usually refer to as dumb because they don't make any decisions. A bridge bridges two devices together, so commonly, you can have, let's say, a bridge here just to extend physical distance between two routers that can't be connected, right? Let's just pretend that this is a bridge and not a hub, right? So it would basically connect these two routers that are by a long distance. And all a bridge does, and all a hub and repeater, all these things, they don't really filter any traffic at all. They don't care. They basically extend physical distance or split off. A hub is a little bit different than a bridge and repeater. A hub will actually have multiple ins and outs, and all a hub will do is take a packet from any incoming port and send it out through every single outgoing port. And in this way, it never really does anything with the packet, and it can cause unnecessary traffic within the network. Hubs are generally not used in complex networks because of the amount of overload they can cause onto the network. Now, a switch and a router both do filtering, and they don't spam packets out to every single device on the network. A switch will filter packets by their MAC address, and let's say I have two hosts on the network, and host 1 doesn't know who the router is, and it will send a broadcast, and if or it will send a packet out, and if the switch doesn't know, it will send a packet out to all of these saying, "Who are you?" And once the router says, "Hey, my IP address is a default gateway, I'm the default gateway, hey, listen to me," then the switch will keep that in mind, saying my port 16 is out to the router, and that's the default gateway. So if all the hosts want to leave the network to go talk to google.com or something, it would send it out through that specific port. Now, a router does something a little more advanced. It will actually filter by IP address. So there are numerous protocols that I'll go into some other time about how a router figures out where to send packets outward, but it generally knows that, hey, my Ethernet 1 is the 192.168 1.1 or 1.0 network, and any packets it will send out through that specific port on its device. Now, there's also a distinction between hosts and servers. Servers generally provide a service to the network. So let's say we have a printer server or an email server, whereas hosts generally can be like end users, or let's say I have a machine that's running 4 or 5 virtual machines. Each one of those are hosts. But if I were to ever refer to the physical machine, it'd probably be as a server, which is providing a service for me to run virtual machines on the host, if that makes sense. I hope I've cleared up any basic differences between these devices. If there are any questions, feel free to leave a comment or message me. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Yeah, thanks for watching. Bye bye.